SMU Mustangs. And the Mustangs will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Nebraska's offense will have the football first. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Cornhuskers in the hurry up. That's caught. It's Rhodes. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload. Oh, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Got it in the middle. It's Peppers. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So SMU's offense has the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing? Oh, he's got some space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. To the air on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Swings it out to the flat. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California. Hard to complete, and as just hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Power football with the run. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Evans. Touchdown, SMU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll run play action. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the six. Get the pick six.
He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And the Huskers decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. The Mustangs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And off from the shotgun. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Dotson. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He'll pull it on the read. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Huskers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Off play action. And that one's going to be batted away, incomplete, and we have played one. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They'll run for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Rhodes. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quarterback on the keeper. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Keeps looking downfield. Took a shot as he threw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Here comes the heat. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. High the chains now on second and long. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking left. He makes a catch. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Their catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Huskers will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Dotson. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 35, he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Wants to go up top on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Peppers.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just keeps slinging it. With the catch, it's Rhodes. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he's going to bring this one out. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Mustangs can really attack on this second and short. They'll leave it with him. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Another incompletion on third down. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Dotson. Finds his man, it's Rhodes.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds his big tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down. It's caught. Still on his feet at the 45. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now on first down from the 43.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick 6. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Rush is on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Showing the arm strength to the left. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Floats it out in space. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Smith wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. He gets it inside the 40, but he'll be stopped at the 39. Not quite enough to move the sticks, and it's 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Mustangs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the middle. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10. back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as you get back.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabs it in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've been able to get within 2 yards now. Touchdown Mustangs! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Huskers moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw. It's Dotson. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Huskers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. He holds it in, and nobody's close. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. They're setting up the screen, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Snagged out of the air. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Smith dropping to pass. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Touchdown, SMU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Takes the handoff. It's Peppers. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. The Cornhuskers headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
That's caught. It's Perry. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. From the gun, the ground game. Makes a man miss. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He's got the tight end. At the 35, he's open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the 4th quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Smith wants to throw. Looking for a huge play. Hauls it in down the sideline. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper. Continues to fight for yards. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. the gun. Running back gets to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Perry. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. To the air. It's Dotson. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The crowd elevating its energy, willing to turning it on. Lowers that shoulder, and another broken tackle. The 30. Inside the tap. Touchdown, Mustangs. He shed tackles like a snake, getting rid of his skin. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Quick strike complete. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. And the Huskers want to move quickly. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Dotson. Using the quick game. Smashes through the tackle. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Huskers come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He'll go to the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Wants to throw on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Smith dropping to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He's open on the right. Makes a grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. With the clock running, this should be the final play. A first down run on the doorstep. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.